Hello and welcome to Cook Off, the challenge where we test the creativity and culinary skills of some of Saigon's best chefs. My name is Brett Davis and I will be your host for the day. This is the 4th edition of Cook Off, but the first will be filming exclusively for AsiaLIFE but of course you can also read all about it in the November issue of the magazine. We're here today at Sava the Gourmet at Classic Fine Foods in An Phu, who very generously allowed us to take over their premises for today's challenge. Now, the task before our chefs is what's known as a black box challenge. In this black box there are a number of key ingredients, also generously provided to us by Sava the Gourmet. They will have to use these ingredients to create their dish, plus they will also have the assistance of a general pantry. Now, they will not be able to find out what's in that black box until just before they begin cooking. Each chef will then have 60 minutes to produce a dish that they feel best represents Saigon in 2013. With its heady mix of tradition, influences from around Asia, and indeed the world. Okay, so it's time to introduce our judges for Cook Off this year. First of all, we have author, gourmand, and AsiaLIFE columnist, Mr. Richard Sterling, and advertising guru and noted fashion and food blogger, Miss Anne Ha. Richard, Anne, welcome. Thank you for coming along today.
Thank you.
Richard, our theme for today, a dish representative of Saigon in 2013. It's a pretty broad challenge. How do you think our chefs will cope?
Well, they're all up to the challenge, I think, but I'll tell you what I'm going to be looking for. I want to see an appreciation for the traditional, the more historical Saigon, which is France marrying Asia, but I also want to see the more modern, international character of the city. You know, it's a much more cosmopolitan place than it was even 10 years ago. So I'm going to be looking for that blossoming, that flowering of the cuisine all in one dish.
Right. And Anne, you've been writing on food for a number of years and following food trends. What sort of influences do you see at play in cuisine in this city at the moment?
I think actually slightly building on what Richard said, I will be looking for more on the international side and taking the traditional flavor up a notch, because I think it's very important, especially in Saigon, that we actually have been influenced by many cuisine. And also not just cuisine, it's also the people that we interact with. So that should kind of challenge the way that we think about food these days. So I'm really looking for new flavors based on already what is that is known traditionally. So more onto the new immersed Vietnamese food, because when we think of Vietnamese food, it's always the gỏi cuốn or the pho. So I want to be able to see what are new from there.
Okay, well it should be very interesting, and of course rounding out the judging, last and probably certainly least, is yours truly on the judging panel. Now the scoring system for today, the judges will be awarding points in 3 categories. There will be 5 points awarded for presentation, 5 points for the dish staying in line with our theme for the day, and 10 points for flavour. There will also be 1 bonus point each judge can award for the dish they think most worthy of winning Cook Off 2013. So, now it's time to meet our chefs. Gabe Boyer from Chicago in the USA. He's been a chef for 14 years. He's worked in 2 different Michelin-starred restaurants in the United States. Here in Saigon, he's worked at Chill and Cirrus restaurants. Wen Tien, he's the head chef at the refinery where he's been working for the last 6 years. Originally from Nha Trang, he likes to create fusion food using influences from his native Vietnam and around the world. Joan Manalang, originally from the Philippines, her grandmother taught her to cook when she was 10 years old. She later furthered her studies in Florence, Italy. She is now the head chef at GEISHA I. Thierry Fabrel, he's been a chef for 23 years, the last 14 of those in Saigon. For 8 years he was the chef at the legendary Saigon Underground, and he's now head chef at the Boathouse in District 2. Okay, chefs are going to be cooking 2 at a time today. Thierry and Joan are our first chefs out of the blocks, so it's time to unveil what is in our black box. And here we have it. So, in the black box today we have some lovely duck foie gras, some beautiful Iberian pork, delicate and delicious coquelette, Maru chocolate, of course, some San Pellegrino, some wine from our good friends at Tan Qua Wine Merchants. So these form the core of your dish. You also get to select anything you see here in the pantry in front of you, these goods behind us, or throughout the shop. So all that together is what you need to make one dish in 1 hour that you feel is representative of Saigon in 2013. Now you're going to have exactly 5 minutes to gather what you need to cook with, and then we'll make our way to the kitchen. Okay, so your time starts now. It's 1 minute down already. Okay, that's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Half your time is up. It's your final 60 seconds, 1 minute remaining. Remember, you cannot come back to the pantry. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's your time is up. No more. Okay, Tien, Gabe, you've got 60 minutes to create your dish that you think is representative of Saigon in 2013. And your time starts now. Okay, chefs, you each have 60 minutes to produce your dish, and your time starts now. Tien, quickly, just tell me, talk me through, what are you doing? What are you coming up with here?
Right now, today, so I show you the stuffed chicken leg with mushroom and foie gras.
Okay, nice, nice. Stuffed chicken leg with mushroom and foie gras. Okay, you think that's going to hit the theme about, reflecting Saigon in 2013?
Yeah. So my idea for the food, so in Saigon, a lot of people for the different country.
Yep.
So they come in here. So I show the food, so Vietnamese can enjoy, and US can enjoy, France can enjoy, everybody in the world can enjoy my food.
Excellent. Lovely. Good luck.
I'm just not gonna use you. That's it. I'm done.
We're getting excited there. You're not tempted to go like a mole, something with chocolate, totally left field, like just crazy?
I looked at the chocolate and thought about it, but I just figured mole is not my strong suit. I love mole, but
You've only got an hour. This is true. All right, good luck, man. Okay, we've got 10 minutes to go. You're looking well ahead of the game there. You happy with how it's turning out?
I look good because my grade is like
100 miles an hour. No, it's looking good. Okay, it's looking good. Thierry, how you going there, mate? 10 minutes to go. Oh, wow, this is good. You got some scallops here as well.
Yes.
Okay.
That should be kind of a soft and tough both with a little bit of Saigonese bubble in there.
Lovely. Okay, well, 9.5 minutes to go. Joan looks like she's going for some really strong flavours in there with a lot of the ginger and the garlic and the citrus marinade. Asian influences there.
Yeah, but also with the San Pellegrino from the can in there, just like epic mealtime.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and she's got the diced pork there. I'm thinking perhaps maybe stuffing, do you think, possibly?
I think she minced it now.
She minced it. She minced it using the knife only. Using the knife.
All right, sir, tell us what we have here.
So I didn't plan at all to do that, so I changed to do like a noodle soup. So I took basically some pasta which I sliced by two because otherwise they were too big. So I sliced them off, made a broth with the pigeon bowl. Then I filled the quail with the flesh of the quail, the foie gras inside. And I did like a kind of a soft and tough mix, which is like a mix of white meat and seafood. So I used scallops because they goes well with meats anyway. So and it's flavored with truffle.
Wow.
I saw some peppers.
Sorry?
You also put in some peppers?
Yes.
Some yellow peppers?
Yes.
Yeah.
And peas, green peas.
Oh, green
Okay.
beans.
Right.
And
Dig it.
ladies first, please.
Mix it up a little bit, like a soup.
Yeah, you need to mix it up.
So like a rice.
Foie gras is
Oh,
excellent.
Beautifully served.
It's actually quite interesting to mix the different flavors together. It actually
Yeah.
work quite well.
So it's quite interesting. You see deboning the bird completely to roll it up.
Then stuff it with the
And there was something else in with the foie gras as well. Was it a little tapenade or something? Or?
no, I put some truffle oil, but I put the truffle in the broth, the salsa truffle, but I used the oil to because I knew I had to cook it first, and I was scared it dried off a little bit,
Yeah.
so
Yep.
I put some oil in there.
Okay.
Go for it, Brett.
Yeah, scallop sensational. Really great. Thank you, Jerry. Excellent job. Cheers. Thanks, mate. Okay, Joan, if you'd bring your dish around, please. Okay, pop it down right here. So can you tell us what we have?
Okay, it's my second time to cook pigeon. So I was thinking the theme is Saigon 2013. So I was putting all the ingredients together from different countries like flavors because you say melting pot, Saigon, different nationalities. So what I have learned from different people, different cultures, I put on this dish.
Well, it looks good. Judges,
Let's try.
let's try and see how we go. So we have some pasta here.
Pasta is very good.
Yes, we cannot forget
Cranberry sauce.
The cranberry
sauce,
to go with the bird. Okay.
Bit of this pasta. Now you turned the pasta into the pan with the drippings, and it really does taste good.
Because my main marination is the essential ingredient for all those food on the table. Like the cranberry, I put a bit of my marination. When I cook the pasta, I cook a bit of my marination. Same with the pigeon.
I think it has that citrus.
Yeah, I see.
Actually coming through
You were
the
using
pasta,
the citrus San Pellegrino we saw there.
Yeah, I use that, the arancia and
You can cut from either end.
There you go. Looks nice. Let's try the. Do you work with these birds very much?
because I supposed to roast it, but I'm afraid the oven is
Soft?
not functional.
You happy with that? Looks good.
Yeah. So I just kind of fry it.
I'm going to try a little grass.
Cranberry.
I will try some of the cranberry as well. Juicy, tender.
Yeah,
Tastes
you can
lovely.
see the juice flowing from it as I cut.
That's What do you think? Very nice.
Good enough to eat. But I do want to try some of the cranberry sauce.
Okay.
Actually, I like the sauce.
It's like a mini Thanksgiving.
Ah, yes, of course. Wow. Lots of flavour, really intense. It's good. Really, really good. Like it. Like it a lot. Well, thank you. Excellent job. Well done. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. So, talk us through it. What have we got here?
Okay, so what I decided to do was focus on the coquette. We did a dueling coquette. So you have two completely different styles and almost look like they're fighting, like sword fight.
Fighting cocks.
Yeah, fighting cocks. You see that in Vietnam quite often, even in modern Vietnam in District 1.
No.
So what we have here is I'd like you to start first by tasting this one, which is the lighter version. Both of them use fish sauce as part of the flavoring, the backbone of it, which I really believe is the backbone of Vietnamese cuisine. Even when you're doing a French sauce with foie gras, I snuck a little fish sauce in there, really heighten the flavor. This one is tempura fried breast with a salad made with caramelized fish sauce vinaigrette with lapsang chusong. Is a smoked Chinese tea. So of course Vietnam is Vietnam, but it's got a lot of Chinese influence. So you have sort of salty, sweet, light. The whole thing was skewered with the lemongrass here. So it's quite a fusion dish. You're using Japanese method, using Asian taste, and it's also got a vinaigrette, which is French, which has tea, which is Chinese, which has fish sauce, which is Vietnamese. So that would be the first one I'd like you to taste. Then the other one is our more flavorsome, more French style dish, is a pan-seared breast with crispy skin, pink peppercorn, and a foie gras puree.
Right, and so that's really how you see, in terms of the theme for today, of all of Saigon in 2013, this whole melting pot of influences.
The funny thing is I grabbed like truffles, and I grabbed like morel mushrooms and caviar, but I didn't use any of that, because actually I think that as fast as Vietnam is developing, it's kind of like me in that store grabbing everything. It really isn't there yet, it's on the way. So I ended up just leaving it all there, trying to keep it a little more simple and not go over the top, let the chicken be itself.
Richard, we're going from left to right. Why don't you get us underway?
Oh, I'd be happy to. Very happy to. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? Sorry to deny you this pleasure. It's the only one.
It's the only way to do it properly.
Oh, my goodness.
So that was your tempura? This is the tempura here.
Tempura.
Okay. I'm going to have a try this one here because it looks...
You can taste that lemongrass in there.
There's also little tempura fried anchovy fillets. Which,
Why don't you try the vinaigrette here with the
of course, we make fish sauce with anchovies.
caramelized fish sauce?
I like this is the anchovy. Batter's nice and crisp.
Crispy, salty, fried.
Fantastic.
Leave some for me.
Oh. What was the tea again that you used?
I believe it's pronounced
Lapsang?
lapsang chusang. It's a smoked green tea from China. Very smoky flavor.
Very, very earthy.
The chicken's very nice.
I
A
say
bit of all right.
it's excellent, excellent. So much there, so much there.
Go on, Richard.
We're going there?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got to try this puree of foie gras. Oh, wow. That's the way to eat foie gras, I'll tell you what.
Always better as a puree.
Oh. Don't have to chew. It's a meat I can eat with a spoon.
Nice, nice.
Actually, I really like the combination with the pepper. It's really thick.
Great. Well, so much on the plate, man. Everyone seems to definitely enjoy it. Thank you so much. Excellent effort.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wow.
Wonderful.
It looks beautiful on the plate.
I watched you constructing it earlier with the I thought, oh my God, I see a sculptor in action.
So why don't you talk us through it? Tell us what we have here and why it is Saigon on a plate.
Well, so Saigon is right now a lot of people from different countries, so they live in here. So I show the food, so some people, every country, so they can enjoy. Normally, you will like the Vietnamese, so they want to have cheese, but then some cheese is smell not very nice.
Yes.
So a lot of people right now, I think they enjoy with the mozzarella cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I use mozzarella cheese. So for some people, for Western Europe, so some people they really like the foie gras. So right now, so I also start the foie gras inside the chicken. So chicken and foie gras is more, and mushroom also is more tasty when you
Stuff it inside, yeah.
Yeah, yes. Okay, so
So-
the mozzarella cheese is
Yeah.
universal really, but people
Yeah.
here like it as well.
Goes around all over the world very well. Travels
The
well.
sauce
It travels well.
Anne, why don't you lead us off?
I think this stuff chicken.
So this is stuffed with, the stuffing is foie gras?
yeah, foie gras and
Mushroom?
mushroom.
Mushroom as well, okay.
Morel mushrooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can start is some mushroom if you like. Something you like.
Really well flavored.
I'm not waiting for you, Brett.
It looks,
Wow.
it looks fantastic. I'm going to try some of the stuffing as well,
Please do.
with a little of the sauce.
A little bit,
Try the
pepper.
chicken.
Coconut is delicious on its own, but I've got to try it with
The sauce.
the sauce, yeah.
That is superb. That's really, really great.
Actually, the sauce works really well.
Try a little bit of,
Oh,
Right?
and this is
I could eat that with a spoon too.
buffalo mozzarella.
Yeah.
Let's try some of this.
So why is the mozzarella so popular here?
Yeah.
Because of pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the flavor is not too strong. It's
Yeah,
kind of
not
mild. It's got that
strong, yeah.
still, like stringy. Kind
But
of
I really like the saltiness of the mozzarella with the fowl. Really good.
Picture's already on the sky now.
Superb. All right. Well, thank you very much. Great dish. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, here we are, all done, guys. Thank you, everyone. Really, really fantastic effort. Richard, what did you think?
I thought everybody ran a good race, and it was a thrill to watch them, a thrill to taste them. But of course, as we know, it was a winner by a nose.
It was indeed. Anne, how did you see it?
Yeah, I think it's really interesting experience. Actually, we get a lot of diversity, and I think it's very good scene for Saigon. Hope that we all putting the dishes onto the menu in our restaurants. That would be great.
Yeah, there was so much that it was all really, really strong. Joan, fabulous plating, looked beautiful. Thierry, great concept, gave so much technique brought to the table, and Tien, like, just crazy flavors. It was really good. And as it happened, it was pretty much neck and neck, a dead heat in fact at the top. So it was only the bonus points, the judges' bonus points that saw it. So it really was by the nose. But anyway, without any further ado, it just rocked on the flavor front. Tien, you are our cook-off champion. Come here, man. Shake your hand. Well done. Nice work. Great stuff. Great stuff. Thanks very much. Thank you to all our chefs. Thank you to Sava, the gourmet here at Classic Fine Foods. Thank you to Tan Qua, wine merchants, our wonderful sponsors, and thank you all for watching Cook Off 2013. Thank you.
Thank you.